Have you ever seen a student who clearly understands everything but somehow still forgets homework, misses deadlines, or loses marks on the easiest questions? The kind of student who can explain the topic better than the teacher but forgets to write their name on the exam paper. Yeah, that student. Today, we're talking about the psychology of students who are intelligent but careless. And no, this isn't about being lazy, irresponsible, or wasting potential. It's about how a smart brain can sometimes work against itself. Let's start with an uncomfortable truth. Intelligence does not automatically come with organization. Some students think fast, really fast. Their brain jumps ahead, connects ideas, and understands concepts deeply. But while their mind is sprinting, their attention to detail is taking a coffee break. That's why these students often make silly mistakes. Not because they don't know the answer, but because they already solved it in their head and moved on too quickly. Their brain is like, yeah, I get it, easy, and then accidentally skips step 3. Psychologically, intelligent but careless students often have high-level thinking but low patience for routine tasks. They enjoy big ideas, patterns, concepts, but things like rewriting notes, double-checking answers, or following strict instructions, painful, boring, mentally unbearable. So they rush, they assume, they guess, and then they lose marks and hear the worst sentence ever. You had so much potential. Another big reason. Their brain is usually overstimulated. So yes, they're intelligent, but their attention is scattered. These students are thinking about 10 things at once. While solving a math problem, they're also remembering a conversation, thinking about lunch, wondering if they locked the door, mentally planning their entire future. Here's something funny but painfully accurate. These are the students who read a question and think, "Oh, I know this," and then answer the question they thought was asked, not the one actually written. Psychology also links this behavior to overconfidence mixed with underengagement. When something feels too easy, the brain stops taking it seriously. It switches to autopilot, and autopilot makes mistakes. That's why these students sometimes perform worse on easy tests than hard ones. Hard problems force focus. Easy ones invite carelessness. Another hidden factor? Perfectionism, yes, really. Some intelligent but careless students aren't careless at all. They're overwhelmed. They want to do things perfectly, but when their internal standards are too high, their brain freezes. So instead of carefully completing the task, they rush through it just to escape the pressure. From the outside, it looks careless. On the inside, it's mental overload. There's also the issue of external motivation. Many intelligent students learn quickly without trying too hard, so they never build strong habits. They don't learn discipline early because they didn't need it. Then later, when things get serious, they struggle not with intelligence, but with consistency. Their brain says, "I can do this anytime," so they do it, at the last minute, or half-focused, or while multitasking, and boom, mistakes. Let's talk about memory for a second. Intelligent students often rely on understanding rather than memorization. That's great until details matter. They understand the concept but forget the formula. They know the idea but miss the keyword. Their brain remembers meaning, not instructions. Another common trait: boredom. When the environment doesn't challenge them, their brain looks for stimulation elsewhere. Daydreaming, doodling, overthinking, planning imaginary conversations they'll never have. And while they're mentally busy, they miss what's right in front of them. Here's the important part. Being intelligent but careless does not mean you're failing. It means your brain needs structure, not punishment. These students don't need to be told they're not trying. They need systems, reminders, pauses, checks. They need to slow their fast brain down just enough to catch the details. And when they learn how to do that, something powerful happens. Their intelligence stops working against them and starts working with them. If you're an intelligent but careless student, understand this. You're not broken. You're not wasting your brain. You're just learning how to manage it. Your mind is strong. It just needs direction. Because when intelligence meets focus, carelessness disappears, and potential finally turns into results.